Hey, get ready with me. Let's do some makeup. I've already went in with my foundation, my powders, my concealer, and I did that in another video in part 1. If you want to watch that, I'm going to go in with this bronzer in the shade, and it's Follow the Sun bronzer from Pharmacy in the shade Miami. And I'm going to go in with my two-sided brush from Pharmacy and just kind of do some bronzer on my face. I like to look kind of sun-kissed, and I like to kind of contour or fix my jawline a little, like conceal it a little, and yeah, that's just what I like to do, and kind of conceal those chins a little. I have to pick up my girls from school. Kaylee has a game that she's cheering at today. We have to be back at the school by 5:30, I believe. So I need to I thought about putting some chili in the crock pot, or either maybe even on the stove on low. And that way everybody can kind of eat when they get hungry, when they want, kind of deal. I don't know yet though. We got pizza last night. I don't really want to eat out again. So, but it is really hard when you're trying to run back and forth with sports and things. A lot of times Hadley will have a game on Thursdays, and this week she actually has one on Saturday morning instead. And it's a good thing because I don't know how I would juggle both. It's really hard for me to do that. So, yeah. I'm going to go in as well with I just dropped it, with a 3-in-1 palette from Pharmacy, and I want to add to that bronzer with this pretty shade here. I like looking sun-kissed. I'm going to blend all this. I like looking bronzy and not pale. I literally just got something in this eye on the other video. Now I feel like I got something in this eye. What is the deal today? What is going on? Why am I getting stuff in my eyes like that? So I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't know where these fuzzes or whatever are coming from that I keep getting in my eyes. I don't know if they're on my makeup brushes or what. But I'm going in with this 3-in-1 palette from Pharmacy with this pretty shade of blush. I love blush. Going up kind of high with my blush. Kind of blended it in with that bronzer. And I sometimes even go in and take my blush and touch up my bronzer with it if I want an extra, like, glowy look. And I'm going to take my highlighter from that same palette, go on my nose, tip of my nose, my lip, my chin. This highlighter is highly pigmented, as you can see. And I'm going to blend this. I know it looks crazy right now, but once I take my little kabuki brush and I blend all this together, my makeup looks really pretty. All of Pharmacy's products are so highly pigmented, and my eyes watering because of where I'm getting stuff in it, and I don't know where those fuzzes are coming from. So I'm going to take my little kabuki brush, as you see, and I'm going to blend all this out. See where I went under there with my bronzer under my chin just to give me a little fuller lip. Blend out this neck. I'll blend out my forehead, and I'll come back when I have all this kind of blended in together. And at the end of your makeup, if you feel like you went in and you've just blended so much that you don't have much blush left, because I do that sometimes, you can always go back in and add more blush at the end, and I usually do. Not always, but I do probably more times than not. I'm just going in with my microfilling brow pen and filling in my brows a little. I like for my brows to look kind of natural, and this is what I'm doing. Just filling them in with this little guy. While there for a minute, it kind of went kind of dry on me. And I know it's still got plenty in it. It's brand new. So I'll go in with this one, then I'll come back. I'm going to use my Glam Up palette today for my eyeshadow. I'm going in the outer corners with this shade Dubai, and it is a dark brown shade. And I'm just going to kind of take my ring finger and lightly go in a V motion on my outer corner and kind of blend it toward the center of my eye. And I'll go in with a little bit of a lighter brown shade in the center of my eye, and then I'll go in with a little even lighter shade in the inner corner. And that's just how I like to do mine. I love using browns with my brown hair and brown eyes. I just think it pops it a little bit. I could have used like pinks and burgundies today with what I'm wearing, but I tend to always go back toward brown for some reason. And that's the thing about makeup. You can start light, and if you feel like you need more, you can always add more. I'm going to go in with the shade Buff with a different finger and add in the center. Just kind of in a hurry because I need to pick up the girls from school. And I have a tendency of being late, and I'm trying not to be late today. I'm taking the shade Gold Tail and going in that inner corner of my eye and kind of blending it outward toward those darker colors. And if I want to, I can take a blending brush, and I probably will take my blending brush from pharmacy and kind of blend these shades together. That way you're not going to be able to tell like where one starts and one ends, and it's just going to be blended pretty. So we'll do that in just a second. Take this brush, should be right here in my jar. It is. And I'm just going to do like windshield wiper motions and kind of blend these together. And after you do this, if you feel like you have blended so much that you want some more dark back in your outer corners, you can always go in and tap in some more dark. I usually do, unless I'm in a hurry or unless I'm not looking for as dramatic of a look. So it's really up to you and what kind of look you're going for. And today I probably will, it's not that I want a dramatic look, but I'm wanting to add a little bit of darker brown in those outer corners just to make it show up a little more. And I'm also going to take that dark brown and go up under my eye and smoke it out. So I'll add in that dark brown on the outer corner and I'll be back because I'm running out of time. I really don't want to do part 3, but it's looking like I'm going to have to. Okay, might as well face it. We're going to have to do a part 3. I went in with my skinny brush, went under my eye with that Dubai, that dark brown shade. Went in the inner corners of my eyes with the Wet n Wild multi-stick in the shade Mother of Pearl just to give my inner corners some brightness. Now I'm going in with the Extra Last Retractable eye pencil from pharmacy. I'm going in under my eyes where I put that brown, and I'm adding to it, and then I'm going to go up in my upper waterline. I'm kind of scared today because I already had stuff in my eyes. I'm just going to do a little flick of a mini wing too. I'll finish this eye look in part 3, and we'll finish up some lipstick and add in some little final touches over in part 3. If you want to watch that, come over and join me in part 3. Thanks.